G'day guys. So this afternoon we have our herd test. One of two. We've actually got one tomorrow morning as well. But yeah, so we start with our PM one and we'll do our AM one tomorrow. So for this one, being in February, we'll do a pregnancy test in the milk as well, and then a Yoni's one.
Fuck, there's a bend in that pipe.
I felt it move down when I did it.
Each cow's milk goes through this milk meter, and then inside there's an automatic like sampler, and then it will record tiny droplets throughout the milking, and that's how you can get a different average, because some cows might take 8 minutes, and then other cows might take 10 minutes, and they can milk faster or slower, and it just depends on the droplets that go into like constantly that whole time. That's how you can get a varied range. That one's got nothing, but see that blue stuff in there? That's what stops everything and bacteria and all that. But I'd say you could, I think it's normally 30 ml to 50 ml that you might get in a glass. 542, not 452. 542. Dyslexic. Layer 1. So our cow shed is a dealer bale 60 bale rotary. So everyone does a herd test a bit different, but for us we found that someone standing up there and reading out the tag numbers and then someone down here scanning them is a lot faster than doubling back and coming around and rescanning all of them. And then we just have a person changing flasks, which is my mum. She just changes flasks, okay? Changes flasks. If someone taking cups off and making sure all the cows get off because they're greedy little buggers and stay on for the meal. And then we have my dad, he's cupping. And normally it would be about an 8-minute round at night, between 6 to 8 minutes. And I think we're on 8 minutes at the moment.
Go see me, Bob. He's up here. Wait, Bob, say hi. I did math. And I also did this math test that you have to give to the teachers that you know all about yourself. Then there's the cow.
This one here, she's one of the contract girls, and she only just fits under a bar compared to old Honey here. She is a unit. Big old Bessie, aren't ya? Oh, our friendly girl here, she's a 15 born. Hey baby. And then we have a Rosie here somewhere. Here she is. This is Rosie, and she is 17 this year, and she's never been empty. It's pretty special. Hey baby. Then that brings us to a total of 837 that we tested for our PM.
Good morning, guys. It's currently 4:45 and I'm just about to drop the cows. So, cow shed's right there, so they're right by the shed. They got shifted into that break about 2 hours ago. 2 hours 30 minutes ago. They had all up, I think it was 15 odd kgs. So we'll set a timer. Gate 1 to the cow shed, so they'll get all queued all the way up here and they'll get stopped into here, and that's when they'll stop getting their queues. We'll do it for 5 o'clock and the last cow will be at 5:08. Schedule shift.
It's a bit dark, but we're getting into it. So, record AM. We're starting on bale. What bale? 59. Bang. The blue stuff in the flask that they put in there is basically a preservative. It's basically a preservative. I don't know if you can see it. See it? And that helps keep the protein and the fat stable before it gets tested to the lab, and then it stops bacteria growing too. So it's only a little bit, but it will keep your milk good for a day and a half, 2 days before it goes to the lab. LIC come and actually pick up all the samples. It then goes to the lab and it gets for, I know for the protein and the fat anyway, that it goes through an infrared light in, I guess, in one of the machines, and then each, say a protein, it will absorb a different light, and then the fat will absorb a different light, and then that's how they can calculate the percentage of each one. And then I believe with the somatic cell, it must be a dye that gets put into each cell, and then that's how they can count each cell to the milliliter, I think. I believe that's how it works anyway. Maybe you should get your milk tested and to see if you're pregnant.
I already know that I am.
But to be fair, it's actually similar to how we would test ourselves, and then it's just a hormone either in the milk or for a human obviously, but for a cow it's a hormone in the milk that they'll test, and then if it comes up positive for that hormone, then obviously they're pregnant. If they're not, that hormone's not in the milk. So, but I actually don't know how they test for the yonis. It must be a separate test, and then that's not always accurate. It can depend on your volume of milk and how much they send it, like how much the cow produces. And so then you can always do a read sample of your high positives or your slightly positives with a blood test to really confirm it. Sun shining. It's gonna be a good day. Any comments, Mark?
Yeah, the cows are milking really well this year. Must be exceptional cows.
Must be. Must be all these jerseys. Trying to find rabbit. Hey, baby. Hello. Do you like it? Yeah? And then there's just 3 trays left down there. It's quite the workout though, going up and down the steps. But it's the start of it anyway, because we've got all of the milk meters to go now once we do our wash. But on the home stretch now. Hey Mum, home stretch now. And so we'll give all the milk meters a wash, and then we take them all back up to the top, so it's easy. But yeah, I'll probably leave it at that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and there might be some more. Oh, do you want me to come help? Okay.
Yeah, I keep telling myself, just keep going on. Yeah, don't go hiding yourself, feeling